You ever think about how one tiny act of kindness could, I don't know, completely change your life? Well, today we're diving into a classic fable that's all about that. It's a story you've probably heard before, but trust me, its message about what real power and friendship look like, it's more important now than ever. So here's the big question at the heart of our story. I mean, on the surface, you'd just say, no way, right? A tiny mouse saving a huge lion sounds impossible. But that's exactly the point. This whole story is meant to make us rethink everything we think we know about being strong versus being weak right from the get-go.
Okay, so let's set the scene here. First up, you've got the lion. You know the type. The king of the jungle, roaring, powerful. Basically, he's the definition of pure strength and authority. No one messes with him. And then you have this little mouse. So small you'd barely even notice him, totally defenseless and, well, pretty insignificant, right? You really couldn't get two more different characters.
So our story kicks off on what seems like just another day in the jungle. The big, mighty lion, he's fast asleep, just having a nice, peaceful nap. But yeah, that peace is about to be completely shattered and by the last creature you'd ever expect. And just like that, the little mouse, probably not paying much attention, just scurries right over the lion's nose. Whoops, the lion wakes up and he is not happy. He just slams this giant paw down and bam, the poor mouse is caught. Just like that, his entire life is in the hands, or the paw, of this very angry lion. So there he is, trapped. He knows this is probably the end. What can he do? Well, the only thing he can do, he starts begging for his life. But here's the kicker. He doesn't just plead. He makes this incredibly bold promise, a promise that's about to change everything for both of them. I mean, just think about how gutsy that is for a second. You're this tiny little creature shaking under the paw of the scariest animal in the whole jungle, and you're promising that you'll be the one to help him someday? Wow, that is just an unbelievable moment of pure courage. You know, the lion could have ended this right then and there, but instead, he's actually amused. The thought of this little helpless thing ever being able to help him, it's just so ridiculous that he starts laughing. And right there, in that moment of humor, he decides, what the heck? He lifts his paw and lets the little guy go. Okay, so time passes, and then, wouldn't you know it, fate has other plans. The tables are about to turn, and I mean dramatically. The lion is just doing his thing, walking through the jungle, when suddenly, he's the one in serious trouble. The hunter has just become the hunted. He's completely tangled up in this thick rope net, a hunter's trap. Of course, he roars, he fights, he struggles, but it's no use. The more he fights, the tighter the net gets. All that incredible strength, the thing that makes him king, it's totally useless now. And there he is, the king of the jungle, taken down by a simple net. All that power means absolutely nothing. He's totally vulnerable, and there's nobody around to help. Or is there? Just when the lion is starting to give up all hope, a little familiar face shows up. It's the mouse. He heard the lion's roars and came running as fast as he could. And that promise, the one that seemed so funny before, well, it's about to be put to the test. The mouse doesn't even hesitate for a second. He just gets right to work. He uses those tiny, sharp teeth and starts chewing through the ropes, one by one. The very thing the lion's massive strength couldn't beat, this little mouse's steady, focused work is actually doing it. And little by little, the lion is freed. And in that one moment, everything is different. The lion looks at this tiny mouse, and he's not laughing anymore. He's looking at him with total respect, and he's so grateful. And the mouse? He's not afraid. He's proud. They both just learned a huge lesson. Your size and your strength don't define who you are. And right there, a real, true friendship was born. So, you see, this is way more than just a cute story about a lion and a mouse. It's got this really deep lesson about how we look at the world, and maybe more importantly, how we look at each other. So, what's the big takeaway here? What are we supposed to learn from all this? Well, for one thing, the story gives us a pretty perfect picture of what real friendship is. It has nothing to do with how big you are or how strong you are. It's all about loyalty. It's about being there for someone when they've hit rock bottom and just helping in any way you can, even if you think it's just a small thing.
And that's really the core message of the whole fable, isn't it? That a little bit of kindness is never wasted. That simple act of mercy from the lion, it came back to him 100 times over. And the mouse, he proved that even the ones we might overlook can do amazing, incredible things.
So I'll just leave you with this thought. This old story is really asking us to take a hard look at what we value today. You know, in a world that's so focused on size and strength and influence, what does it really mean to be powerful? Maybe true power is found in kindness, in loyalty, and in having the courage to help someone else out. Something to think about. Thanks for joining me.